Okay, so today is Tuesday.
January 2015. I can determine the gist of the slide in the pad. I can answer questions using details from the text.
So last week we read the section. What section did we read last week?
Meet the wolf.
Meet the wolf. Today we're going to read Life in the Pack. And today we're going to be able to get the gist of Life in the Pack by reading. And also we're going to be able to answer questions using details from the text. Last week we learned about something that can help us locate information in a nonfiction text. What was that? I see some hands, I need a few more hands up. I'm sure more people know. What did we learn about last week that can help us locate information in a text? Jerry?
Features.
We learned about what?
Features.
What kind of features? Anaya? Text features. What, Jerry?
Text features.
Remember, text features, not just features. Text features. So what are some text features that we learned about last week, and what do they do? So I don't see two hands. I know everybody in here learned about the text features, and I know that we can all give at least one example of a text feature and what it does, because we talked about it. Anaya, what's the text feature that we talked about?
Captions.
Captions. And what do captions do?
It gives the information of the picture.
It gives you the information about the pictures. Or are they called pictures? What are they called? What are they called? Brencher, what are they called? Photographs. Because are they drawings?
No.
They're what? Real photographs. Okay. Maps. And what do maps do?
It tells you where the woods are located.
So it gives you information about where something is located on a map. What else goes hand in hand with a map that's a feature? I don't think we can see it around the room, but if you look at a map, it's going to be something else on the map. It's called a map blank. What is it? If you're looking at a map, it's something that comes with a map that's a text feature too. What is it, Jerry?
It says wolf lane.
No, not just for that map. A map key. The map key helps you locate information on a map. What's another text feature that we learned about last week that's going to help us answer questions using details from the text? What is another text feature? I don't see one hand. I don't see two hands. Somebody on that side should have their hand. Anaya to answer all the questions. So who else? Is your hand up? Okay. What's one?
Stand right there. Hey, Life.
Good morning. How you doing? Good.
Let's speak.
What's one? Okay, somebody, let's go because she's taking too long. What's one?
Index.
An index. What does the index do? Where is the index located? Where is it located? Tell me. Where is it located? In the back of the book. What's another text feature, Jerry?
Another text feature is realistic.
No. It's not a text feature. Who else can give me another text feature? We talked about the index. We talked about captions, pictures. What's one?
Glossary.
We have a glossary. And what can you find in the glossary? What's in the glossary? No, I said what's in the glossary though. What's in the glossary, Ferris? What's in it?
The words that you don't understand, you can look in the glossary to help you.
And what would the glossary give you? The what?
The information.
Nothing. It's not called the information. What is it called? It is information that it's giving you, but what type of information? What is it giving you, Peyton?
It's giving us like what the alpha and alpha T and stuff called.
Well, so what is that called? Starts with a D. I'm sure we know. We learned it last week. And I look in the glossary and help them and tell them what the glossary gives you. What is it? No, the definition. So the glossary gives you the definition of unknown words. What does the glossary do?
Give you the definition of unknown words.
Make sure you remember that because I'm going to ask you tomorrow. Because I see it's hard for us to remember what we learned the previous day. I will ask you tomorrow. So let's go ahead and keep on going. By the end of the lesson, we'll be able to answer the question, what is the main ideal of the section Life in the Pack? What key details help you understand the main idea? And we'll also be able to write what we learned about wolves being social animals. So let's go ahead and open our book to the section Life in the Pack. What page does Life in the Pack start on?
15.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go to page 15. And I will read the first page to us. Scientists often compare the wolf pack to a human family because wolves live together and care for one another just like humans. The wolf pack in my backyard has often seemed like family to me. This spring, when I realized that 2 of the pack's wolf pups had died, I felt the loss strongly. Each year around April or May, the alpha female usually bears 1 litter of 4 to 6 pups. Wolf pups weigh 1 pound at birth and are blind, deaf, and completely dependent on their mother. They live in a hole or cave that the alpha pair finds or has dug in the ground. This first home is called a den. The pups stay in or near the den until they are about 2 months old and big enough to travel. Then the adults take them to a new place. This larger open area, known as a rendezvous site, gives the growing pups more room to explore and sleep. The pups are moved often, and the sites are usually located near food and water sources. Wolf pups love to play. They stalk, pounce, wrestle, and chew each other. This is good practice for when they are old enough to go along on hunts with the pack. During play, the pups find out who is the most dominant. This is very important for the stability of the family. Last week we talked about the word dominant. Who remembers what the word dominant means? Remember last week we said the less dominant wolf bows down to the more dominant wolf. What does the word dominant mean? What does the word dominant mean? Do you know? What is it? We're going to give us some time to think about it. When you put your hand up, that means you know the answer right away. So what does the word dominant mean? Do you remember? What is it? I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. What did you say? It's what? Not the most important wolf, but the what?
It's how less stronger than important.
Dominant means what? Dominant means what? Stronger. So who is the stronger wolf?
The one.
Hey, I'm waiting. for number 3, it says, the text says, other wolves show him respect. Who are the wolves showing respect to? I want you to finish reading on page 17 and page 18 to locate that information. You should start reading it. Every adult in the wolf pack will help take care of the pups by bringing them food and playing with them. So let's go ahead and finish reading this paragraph and then read page 18 and answer number 3. So we have practiced doing this 3 times last week. That we should have no problem reading and locating the information to answer the question on 3 independently. Hey, is that what you're doing? No. So you right there. There's no possible way you know the answer and you haven't even read the whole section. Have we read page 18? I'm going to give us 1 more minute to finish reading page 18. So let's go ahead and turn to our buddy, and we're going to talk to them about page 18. As you read page 18, what did you notice about it? Who are they showing respect to and why? So let's go ahead and start talking about it. Jerry, you're going to work with Markayla and Fabian. want to hear you talking to me about your floor, so let's go. I need to talk to Kamaya too. So I need to see you looking at her and talking to her, asking her who are they showing respect to. Go ahead and ask her. Ask her who are they showing respect to. Ask Kamaya. Are they Kamaya? They're not. So did you read the section? See, you on 18. So the question is about 18. Who are they showing respect to on page 18?
Respect to each other.
Come on, who are they showing respect to?
I think they're showing respect.
Exactly. Exactly. So I want you to show them where you located that information. Nice. So what happened? Who are they showing respect to? Why? Who are they showing respect to? What's his name? Go back to the previous page and they'll see his name. Page different. Let's go ahead and turn around. 3, 2, 1, 0. So as we read on page 17 and 18, we saw that they were showing respect to who? Kamaya.
The one that had 3 legs.
He was walking on 3 legs. What is his name? Who knows his name? What's his name, Montreal? No, that's not his name. What is his name? Not broken, but broken what? What is the name? Broken foot. What's his name?
Broken foot.
And who was showing him respect? Who was showing him respect here?
Who was showing him respect was the alpha female.
And who else? Not only the alpha female, but who? Who else? Who else? It wasn't just one person.
The other wolf was kept.
And what is the who, Anaya?
Pat.
So who was showing him respect?
The pat.
The pet. What did they do to show him respect? It's something else. It's something very important that they did to show him respect, or they allowed him to do that show they respected him. What was it? They let him do what? Because he couldn't do what?
He couldn't hunt.
Yep. So he couldn't hunt. Why couldn't he hunt though? Kamaya said something really important. Because he only had what?
3 legs.
He only had 3 legs. So I think that was really good. I want you to go ahead on your paper. It says, who are the wolves showing respect to? What is his name?
Broken foot.
I want you to go ahead and write that down. They showed him respect by letting him do what? Okay, so I will write that down. So let's go. back up and we're going to look at the first question. What is the first question and our goal for today? What is our goal for the day? And it's on the board. What is our main goal for today? Anaya, by the end of the lesson, what can we do?
Find the gist.
Find the gist for what? Life in the past. So let's go ahead and look at page 18. So on page 18, what was this page mostly about? What was this page mostly about? What was it mostly about?
Broken foot.
It was mostly about broken foot and how what? How what? Who showed him respect? How the rest of the pack showed him respect. So let's go ahead and I'm going to read to you the end of 18 and page 19. It says, wolves are good at catching and killing large animals. They can run very fast for short distances. Their powerful jaws and interlocking teeth help them catch and hang onto their prey. A wolf pack works together to hunt large prey, such as deer, moose, Cameroon, musk oxen, bison, and elk. A lone wolf will seek out smaller animals like beaver, rabbits, and rodents, which are easier to catch. Now wait. What do we think the word prey means? I want you to turn to your partner and discuss them. What do you think the word prey means? Jeremy, I need to see you talking to Kamai. I need to see you talking to her.
They all in the pack, so that means the damn thing.
Why did they hang out there?
Okay, what you saying? Like it said, crazy. Because crazy, they probably like.
I didn't ask you about that. I asked you about prey. Prey is the food or the people that are being what?
Prey.
That's right here. I want you to share that out. 3, 2, 1. Come on.
Prey means the food they eat.
So prey, it is what they eat, but it also means something else. What does it mean, Jerry?
It means what? There's something like people hunting.
Not people, but the what?
Who's hunting? To eat their prey.
So the prey are what? Jacory. So the prey are the other animals that the wolves are hunting for food. So what are the prey? Yep, the other animals that the wolves are hunting, and what they gonna do with them? Eat them. So let's keep on going. A lone wolf will seek out smaller animals like beaver, rabbits, and rodents, which are easier to catch. To be healthy, each wolf should have about 2.5 pounds of food a day. So wolves must hunt often and catch enough food for the pack. They tend to prey on the sick, weak, injured, old, or young. When hunting is poor, wolves can go for long periods without eating, especially for pups. Starvation is one of the main causes of death.
What was that? If they ate already food that they had saved, they wouldn't have no more food to eat.
Yep, maybe. So on this page, what is this page mostly about? What is this page mostly about? Page 19. What is this page mostly about? I want you to share with your neighbor. What did we learn on this page? On page 19. Not attacking, but what? Not killing, but what? What's it called? Start with H. What's it called? Hunting. Three, 2, 1, 0. My, what So on this page, we're mostly talking about how they do what? Get food and hunt for food. On the previous page, we talked about how what? Broken foot and how the pack did what? Respected him. So let's go back to life in the pack. The question says, what is the main idea of life in the pack? What is this section about? If we had to write one sentence about the section life in the pack, what would it be? I want you to turn to your partner and you talk to them about what was this section mostly about. What was life in the pack mostly about? We're talking to our buddy. So they did talk about finding food. What else?
Those are not all partners.
Hunting and what else?
Who's your partner? If those three are partners.
So it talks about how the wolves did work together. Now, if I had one sentence, we talk about how they did work together.
Then those three are the two are the together. Not
How did they do what?
Work together.
And to do what? How they just work together just to be working together? They working together to do what?
Hunt.
Not just hunt, we talked about. Not just finding
There we
food.
go. Much better. Thank you.
Because that's about one section of it. But the entire thing. You said something very important. I want you to use it. How they work together. But how they work together to do what? You add more to it. To do what? That's one important detail. So that's an important detail that they do. In one big sentence, if this section is about, she said wolves working together in a what? To do what?
She said I showed respect. What do you think?
No.
Partners.
No. So I will go ahead and write that down. The first part of it that you guys said.
So what was the question about?
So you said how wolves do what?
Okay, so
Fair. You said how wolves do what?
we said respecting people. What do you think?
No, don't listen to that.
Let
What
him
did you
find
say?
it. Let him find it. He's on the page right now. You can find it.
What did she say?
Work together.
Work together. That's what you said. Remember what you say. Don't listen to anybody else. Worry about yourself. So you won't be at the top. Right here, you're going to be at the first one. How wolves do what? Work together.
You talking about the skill track.
Yep.
So do you think he's on the right track, or you?
And Kamai, what did you add to
Right
that?
on it?
You
On the
said
right track?
how they. She said how they work together, and you said in a what?
How they work. Okay, so what is he trying? What is he?
No, you said in a what?
Remind me what's this? Remind me.
Yeah, in a what?
Tell him what to
How they work together in a what?
He's trying to.
Write that down.
Main idea. Is he trying to find the details?
To do what? To do what, Anaya?
Answer to this question.
Well, he didn't have a question. He had a statement. What? When you say what about? When you say what about? You're not asking a question. You are asking a question, but you're asking does someone agree? So what if I say? What
So
about
what's the main idea?
do you
Y'all up here that y'all just came up with together. What is it?
How wolves work together.
He's asking your opinion. He's not asking for a question.
You said it's what now?
How wolves work together in a pack to survive.
Okay. So the main idea of the section life in the pack is what, Kamaya?
So he went off. He was.
Yep.
Okay, add
How
to it.
wolves work together in a pack and how they survive.
Yep. How wolves work together in the pack to survive.
You guys to work together. Do not talk to me. Talk to each other.
That's why Dad was for him because he couldn't catch him. He just broke his foot.
So what's the main idea of the section, Peyton?
The main idea of the life in the pack is about how they eat their prey.
It's how they eat their prey. That's a detail. So if I'm talking about
Hunt.
They work together as in the
how they hunt is a detail.
hood.
So if I had to pick one sentence about this section, life in the pack, what would it be?
They help broken
Life in the pack is like when it says about showing respect, they're showing respect.
Respect, that's a detail about this chapter. You need to sum it up in one sentence.
With the pack.
Okay, so I want you to talk to your partner.
It says that the wolf pack works together to take down.
So the wolf pack, they work together to do what?
To take down.
To take down, that's a detail. To hunt, that's a detail. So I want you to talk to your partner.
To survive.
So what's the main ideal of this section?
To survive.
Not to survive, but what? In a complete sentence. Who? You need to tell me who it's about.
They work together because so they can survive.
So,
Work together so they can survive.
who are they?
The pack.
So the pack doing what?
They working together to survive.
So I want you to write that down. So the main idea of this section is for what, Peyton?
So they can survive, but if they didn't survive,
Nope.
if you were trying
No, that's wrong. No. Ask Markayla what the answer is. Ask Markayla, because what you're saying is running on. Ask Markayla.
All the words into a sentence, okay? So
It's about they work together so they can survive. The pack.
So what is it?
how they work together to survive.
In a what?
In a pack.
In a pack. So let's go ahead and write that down. Good morning.
to survive, and you gotta go. How